Yes, people, we're back in the whip. Midweek adventures. I'm just on my way now to our next hot seat guest's appearance. I'm sure, obviously, by the title of the video, you're going to know who it is. But yeah, I'm just heading up to Nottingham now, and we're going to get our next guest in the whip to answer some of your questions that you've asked me to ask him. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. I know there's going to be a lot to go through, and yeah, big ups everyone who watched the first episode with Gino, because that one was sick as well. I'm enjoying these hot seats. But yeah, let me know in the comments who you think I should get in the hot seat next. I've got a few ideas at the minute, but yeah, I want to get in people that you lot want to see as well. So yeah, let me know, and obviously we'll be back with our next guests in the car. Right, we're rolling. Right, we're back. Episode 2. We've got a man like Slipz in the hot seat, and yeah, we're going to go through some questions that you lot have asked me to ask him. There's loads here, and then he's going to play us some dubs.
Yeah, man.
What are you saying? You're right. How you feeling on this?
My brethren.
Come on, Nottingham
gang.
Nottingham gang. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah. How are you feeling anyway on this? What day is it? I don't even know what
we're
day
on Wednesday, bro. We're on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're all good, man. We're just having problems with the computer.
Trying to get the tune sorted.
Trying to get the tune started for this, but yeah, we're rolling.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to go straight into it and start going through some of these questions, because there's loads here. Big ups everyone who sent in the questions for Slipz. It's still rolling, by the way. That's that thing I was on about.
Yeah.
But yeah. Right, let's start going through these. Right, let's just start with this one, because there's about 5 million of them.
Come on then, let's do that.
Why is Slipz such a dirty bastard? There's literally about 20 of them. But what?
You best ask my girl, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, do you know what, mate? I don't know. I think it's just something that it's just a lyric that Bomber made, really, I suppose.
Yeah. When did that sort of start coming about? Because I've been raving to you lot for quite a while, and I feel like I've not always heard that, but I might be wrong.
No, you haven't. Do you know what it is, right? I think basically one of my mates called Jake, right? He used to say like, "Oh, you bastard," and I kind of like nicked it and started saying it online. And obviously, I've got a bit more of a platform, and people sort of think that I came out of it, but I kind of got it off of my mate. And I think in the end, it's just sort of, you know, with me writing statuses and stuff like that, I might say, "Oh, catch me here on Friday, you bastard." And I think Bomber just took that and he ended up turning it into a lyric. But it was only last year, I think, that he's been doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick though. It's caught on quickly.
It's his best lyric he's ever made, isn't it? I think, to be fair.
Large up Bomber. Man like.
Big up Bomber. That's the best lyric you've ever done, bro. Like, fair play to you.
Right. Let's get into the next one.
Hit me.
Right. Large up man like Ollie Denton, hold tight Ollie. He says, is Spider really, really tall, or is Bomber really, really small?
Do you know what, mate? I think they're both right. I think Spider's really tall.
Yeah.
And Bomber's very small, yeah. I don't think any of them are particularly normal, no, when it comes down to the size of them.
Sweet.
I'm the most normal one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
not
like,
mentally, but height wise.
If you all stand in a line, it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like going up a hill.
Not in a mill, you know. Right. Oh, this will be a good one. Large up Just Jack. He says,
Big up Just Jack.
What is your favourite takeaway?
Oh,
you know, we know Slipz is a bit of a takeaway guy. He loves a takeaway.
Yeah, I mean, God, this is a difficult one. I'm not very good with choices, so
name like 4 dishes from like different things. So like, what's your favourite Caribbean thing?
Right. Okay.
Or what's your favourite Indian dish?
I'm massive on takeaways. I've probably got the biggest Uber Eats and Deliveroo bill you've ever seen in your life. I could probably get a mortgage on a house, and Ampy knows that. So, It's a difficult one, but like I do like a good pizza. I've got a few different pizza places. I like a Desi pizza.
Desi pizza.
Like a little bit
That's
of a hot
famous
pizza.
one.
Yeah, that's the famous one that everyone knows. I like a Desi pizza. I also like, I like all types of pizza. So pizza's got to be up there. I mean, I like my Jamaican food, my yard food. That's got to be up there. Oh, you're putting me on the spot now.
Yeah.
I'll have to get my fucking Deliveroo out and see what I've ordered last.
I'm trying to think what you like. You like a dumpling.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I like my Jamaican food.
Yeah.
I like my pizzas. I do like a Chinese as well.
Yeah. What would you get from the Chinese?
Chinese, do you know what? I like a beef curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a beef curry. I like chicken balls. I like Singapore chow mein.
It's going in. This is just on one order, innit? That's just what you
Yeah,
get.
that's probably the order. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like mini pancake rolls. Like,
Yeah.
you know, let me have a quick look. I think they're probably like my favourite ones. To be fair, I like a kebab as well though, and a Turkish. I like it all, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, I've been abroad with you, and you know, like,
Yeah.
you know what's nice. Do you know what I mean? It's not
I'm very well prepared when it comes to ordering food. I like to. I sometimes spend an hour and a half like researching where I'm going just to make sure. Do you know what I mean? And same when we go abroad.
Yeah.
I like to like check out everyone's TripAdvisor and see what I go on, and I'll screenshot like 10 different places before I go somewhere just to check it out. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think to narrow it down, yeah, it's got to be Jamaican food, pizzas, Chinese, kebabs.
Yeah.
Turkish.
Banging.
Yeah. I'm not fussy.
Man knows his takeaways.
Yeah, I'm not fussy.
Hold tight, Lynn.
Hold tight, Lynn. Just getting off.
Right, let's get into this next one. I'm just scrolling through all the dirty bastard ones. Right, this is from Connor. He says,
Big up, Connor.
Big up, Connor. What is the biggest animal you could beat in a fight?
Oh. Probably like a little sausage dog or something.
Oh mate,
I'm not fancy.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. It's like
I'm a lover, not a fighter. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't know. I'm not a trained fighter, but I'd give a sausage dog a good fight, I reckon. A little Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah. Right. Next one. Ginge. Hold tight, Ginge.
Yes,
He
Ginge.
says, which sort of leads on from the takeaway thing.
Yeah.
Where sells the best Desi? This is what I mean. The
Mate.
Desi pizza's famous.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. Like the Desi I get is from Caspian's in Nottingham.
Hold tight, Caspians.
Big up Caspian's, yeah, for the Desi pizza. Now, I'll be honest with you. It's not the best pizza you'll ever get, especially if you don't get the Desi. I call it a dirty pizza. It's like one of them takeaway pizzas. Like the toppings on it are really nice. That's why the Desi pizzas at Caspian smash it. But yeah, I would say Caspian's to keep it short. You know what I mean? But if you go there and you're expecting some like street food type of pizza, it's not that type of pizza. You know what I mean? There's better pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
one of
a
them
place in Nottingham called Slice and Brew, and they do like banging pizzas, like proper, look good, everything's a bit special. Do you know what I mean? But like, if you want a dirty Desi, mate, you got to go Caspian's.
Yeah,
in my
that's
eyes.
one after a night out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Asian man thing, that type of place.
Yeah.
If you want a Desi, in my opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, because
I've not tried one, but I don't really like it spicy. It's quite spicy.
Yeah, no,
isn't it?
it'd be a bit spicy for you. I know your taste buds would you might struggle with it. You might have to get no green chilies on it.
Yeah. Large up Ginge for that one.
Big up Ginge.
Right, this one's from Noah. Hold tight, Noah. He says, "Who are your favourite up and coming producers at the moment?" I'll just do like 5-ish.
Right. Okay. That's a difficult one again. Anything that I mean, it just depends what you class as up and coming, innit?
Yeah.
I mean,
I would just say like, who are you playing the most in your sets? That's like a bit younger, or who you've signed tunes off that are a bit younger or newer. Do you know what I mean?
Who's good? I mean,
it's quite hard to
right.
narrow it down.
I'm gonna say a few names here, but I might get on my computer with all. I'm rubbish with tune names, but
Yeah.
and producers, like thinking off the spot. But I will say a few names now. But if I miss you,
it's not personal.
Yeah, it's not personal because
Yeah.
there might be some other people when I go in a bit and be like, "Whoa, why didn't you say him?" But
Yeah.
I think. Listen, I would say that you're up and coming. I know you're not really.
Yeah.
But like age-wise, you're a young producer, so I would say yourself. I think Pengo is making some good tunes. You got people like Ozone.
Yeah. Sick.
You've got Benny. Formula.
Yeah, man.
There's 5. Look, there's 5. There's some of the people that we're working with on the label. There's definitely Magenta again, if you want to call him up and come in. Like, I love Magenta tunes, so I mean, there's definitely a few more that I can't think of, and there's obviously some people I'm not working with that's not in my mind. But I think them 5 are really good producers, man.
They're
like big time.
They're all sick. You're hearing their tunes a lot more in the rave, innit?
Yeah.
Like you start playing them, and then you and a couple of others are playing them, but now it's like you go into a rave and you hear a Bengo tune or you hear a Formula thing.
100%.
You're starting to hear their tunes a lot more, so
100%. And I definitely hear all them people's tunes in our bass layer sets in a way, or my set or whatever. 100%, man.
Sick, bro. Large up all of them producers because you're all going in.
Yeah, there's a lot of you, man. Like anyone I've missed, like fair play to you. You're a rude boy.
Come on. Right. I'm just trying to go through the good ones because there's a lot of jokey ones.
Yeah, well, we were saying this before.
Yeah.
Anything to do with me turns into a joke online. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, bro. But yeah, right. This one's from DJ Barney.
Go on, Barney, my brother.
Go on, Barney. It says, "How did bass layers come out?" Now I know this is a bit of a broad thing, but I think it's good for the people
bass
to know.
layers. I've explained this before in other videos, but I will try and break it down. Bass layers, the name, came from me working at doing work experience at school for Helly Hansen, who used to make like do you remember them?
Yeah. I used to have a jacket.
Yeah, Helly Hansen
popular,
jacket. I did work experience at Helly Hansen. And they asked me to sort out like the stock room or something like that, and they had a shirt called a bass layer, which was says what it is. Obviously, it was a sort of type of shirt you might put under all your garms or whatever.
Yeah, like a football
and that's
thing.
That's where it came from. I was like, oh right, bass layer. So that's where the name come. I've had that from school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For anyone trying to say they had the name first, he's had that.
Yeah, shut up, rude boy, because I've had it for a long time. Like, but yeah, we made that at school. And then obviously there's been a little bit of a journey since then. We used to do bassline, and we kind of started the label originally with Aqua Sky, and we only had a couple of releases on there and whatever. Fast forward a little bit, when we started doing drum and bass, we just decided to use that name, and it's just stuck from school. Do you know what I mean? So I mean, I could go in deep, but that's it in a nutshell. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we've kept it ever since. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man, it's been going on for time, and you lot are having
a very long time.
You lot are like having a proper good start to the year, I think, and a really good coming out of COVID. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, not that you weren't before, but
nah, 100%.
Yeah, it's going sick, man. Right. Ooh, this one's from the rave station.
Yeah.
It says, "What was your first set like? Like maybe your first drum and bass set? Because how long have you been DJing for now?"
I'm only 21, so
yeah,
I mean, a couple of years. But no, I mean, do you know what? I'm really bad at remembering what my first was like.
Yeah.
At anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think back and I can't really remember. I can't remember my first ever set. You know. No, I can't remember my first ever set, but yeah.
That's quite a hard one.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's a difficult one. Like, it's a good question.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I used to DJ. I've DJ'd for years since school, so
yeah.
I DJ'd at school when vinyls were out, and then I never had any CD decks or anything like that. Do you know what? Cut a long story short, actually, I'll tell you. I think when I stopped working with Daps on bassline in like 2008, 2009, we got a booking in Italy in like 2012,
yeah.
and because of the bassline stuff, sort of thing, and I explained to them, look, well, I don't do that anymore, and they said, look, I still want to book you, and I went out there with Bomber, and did a bit of a mixed genre set, and I suppose that was the start of Bass Layers in the sense of that's where all the ideas came from. When we played the drum and bass tune for the last couple of tunes, after that, we went back and was like, look, let's just do drum and bass, do you know what I mean? So I suppose you could call that one of my first sets. Yeah. Like doing drum and bass sort of thing, and like, I mean,
yeah, that's it.
It was all right, but I'm sure if you listen back to it now, it was absolutely terrible.
What was it like playing in Italy though? Was it Italy? Did you say?
Yeah, it was in Italy. Yeah, it was good. It was in Palermo in Italy, in Sicily, and it was.
Were you playing like jump up? Or was you playing like?
It was like a mixed genre set. Like it was like bassline, garage, dubstep. A bit of everything. You know, a bit of the Slipz and Daps tunes, whatever, and then we finished off on a couple of drum and bass tunes, and we just feel like that killed it. And then obviously we started putting ourselves out as what Bass Layers, and then Spider just said, look, I want to be in it, and you know, first set in England would have probably been somewhere like Plug in Birmingham, something like that, next to HMV Institute or O2 Institute, what it's called now. But yeah, just your standard sort of first rate. I mean, the Italy one was pretty big. You know, you're looking at a couple of thousand people or something. But yeah, the one in England, like at Plug or whatever, it was just what you expecting it. What everyone has. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a long-winded answer to be
sick. Nah, it's sick, bro. Large up the rave station for that one.
Old type rave station.
Right, this is quite a good one from GK. It says it might be quite a hard one as well, but it says, how would you describe the change in raves since lockdown? Do you think there's been a change in raves, or?
I would say, from myself looking in on it, I think that a lot of the smaller raves are struggling. And the reason I say that, not because I personally talk to all these people or whatever, it's just because I don't see as many of them. I think before Rona, you had a lot of smaller events going on. Whereas now, I think a lot of the events, especially like in my diary, when I'm looking at the Bass Layers diary, or even like, say, yours, True Say, as well, like, I think that we're in a good place, like, with the scene, and I feel like drum and bass is becoming popular with young kids and stuff like that, which is always good, you know what I mean? I think it's had its period in jungle where it was popular, and then I always feel like when the music comes out, for the first 3 or 4 years it's very popular and everyone's into it, and then people move on to the next thing, and I think that happened with drum and bass for a long time. Like, even when I was at school, it was about garage, and then it went to, you know, the UK hip-hop, and then drill, and I feel like drill's still the thing to do, and that's where a lot of MCs and people who like music go to and do that type of thing, because that's the in thing. But I do feel like I'm seeing more and more young kids at raves nowadays, and I think that's because of people like D&B All Stars and these bigger brands. I think we're in a period now where there's a lot more events that are done by the bigger named organisers. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think we're lacking a little bit in the sort of hometown, homegrown events. You know, definitely. Like the smaller events that, you know, people like, you know, the 400-500 people event sort of thing. I think I think like, obviously with Rona and whatever, people might not have the money, or, you know, with the bigger events having exclusivity and whatever. Do you know what I mean? But I do think we're in a good place with it, and even if it takes a year or two, I think them smaller raves will come back round. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think there's a lot of big raves and a lot less smaller raves now at the moment, but there's still the consistency going. Do you know what I mean? I hope that's a good answer in a way.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I like to waffle, people.
That's a sick answer. I think, like, it's definitely different, isn't it? Like, it's definitely getting bigger, and I think that's why maybe we're seeing like bigger scale events only more, because people just want to go to them. I think. Do you know what I mean? It's like you could go to this smaller one and see a few of your people. It's a bit sad because we've done a lot of that. I've done a lot of raving and that, and you've done a lot of DJing in those environments, innit?
Yeah, I'm raving. Yeah.
And it's literally just it's changed, but I think people shouldn't look at it as a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? I think there is a lot of
because what happens with it is what I think will happen is you got all these big events, and in the end, you know what I mean, like the smaller events will come through off of it, and more people will be even more into it. Because right now, like I say, I feel like drum and bass, like the kids are down with it at the moment, you know, which is a good thing, because that's the future in it. And I think these guys that are going to the raves once they get a little bit more money and a little bit more settled in life and decide what they want to do, they'll be the people that start doing the smaller events. You know, these younger ravers, because a lot of the people that do it are ravers that turn into it, or you know, DJs or up and coming DJs, MCs, or whoever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Banging. Thanks, GK, for that one.
Big up, GK.
Right, I'm just having a look here. Right. What is this is from Teddy, it says, what is your favourite bass layers set you've done? You've done so many, so this is going to be hard, but...
Yeah,
just try and pick out a few key ones that you were like...
a really good one, I'll tell you a really good set, like, and that got a really good response, I think, and I almost feel like it played a big part in what we do. It was Innovation in the Dam.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the year, but I think it was 2017.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's on Soundcloud, I've heard it, and
I think
that was...
it's 2017, and I started off with the Ding Dong Bass tune.
Yeah,
the
it's
remix.
2017 it is. Yeah.
And I remember I didn't know what to play. I was thinking, what am I going to play for my first tune? And I decided to play that, which I wouldn't say is a normal style of tune that bass layers start off with.
Yeah.
I think we more go for a energetic intro tune. Not saying that tune's not energetic, but it's more like roller sort of like vibe, innit?
Yeah.
And I just remember playing it, and fucking everyone went mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it was just a mad feeling. It was just, it was just like, you know, I didn't do no special like play an intro one tune and drop into another. I just literally played that tune and everyone went mad. Spider was MCing, and I think that set, like when you listen back to the set, like the way it was recorded as well, like how they had the crowd and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that was definitely a memorable one. Like that the way they recorded it definitely helps, and that's another thing I will add. Like, promoters, stop being fucking lazy. Especially you big ones, like even people I know, I'm not mentioning your name, but fucking get crowd mics in your rave, because you're missing out a treat, trust me.
It adds to the vibe,
even if you only record one or two things a year, you know what I mean, like one or two of your events, like just get some crowd mics in it. It makes, coming from me and him, who go to raves in the cars all the time and listen to sets, like, you want to hear the crowd. There's nothing worse than not being able to experience that atmosphere in the club at the time.
Fully.
You know what I mean? Like when you're pulling the tune down and you can't hear anyone it sounds crap. I understand it can't always be done, but that's a big thing. But I would say, just to finish it off, Innovation 2017 was definitely a massive one. And I'll tell you another one quickly that was really good, was TNA and Bass Layers in 2015 or 16 at Nottingham at that Irish Centre.
Big set.
Big set. I think it's got about 400,000 views on SoundCloud. Like, I don't think we'll ever be able to do, like, we've done so many sets with TNA, like, they're our mates, obviously, like, you know, we talk to each other out of music and whatever, like, we've got a good friendship going on with them, but I don't think we'll ever be able to do a set like that can just like be like that one, how it was, you know what I mean? I can't think what the word is, but I don't think we'll ever be able to redo a set like that good. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but
some sets are older, aren't they? And then like
sometimes
the vibes are just
like
you can't get them again sometimes. It's not that you can't get them again, but it's hard to touch that vibe because of just the way it was. No
sometimes like everything aligns in it. Like,
we've
been on about it, I've been on about it with you before. Like sometimes everything aligns, the set time, the ravers, everything. And that just worked. Like everyone was going mad. Spider was going in on that set. Like As Grimer had a little thing with Bomber where he did his click click clack, and that helped that. Like there was a lot. Them two sets are good. I don't know what's my favourite. I genuinely, it's hard to tell, but they're two sets that did really well online, and like I think really helped us move forward. 100%.
That's it. I think it's just like, when just going back to that, like with the sets and the crowd mics was a good little thing, because I think there was obviously a big massive period, weren't there, of where when we were in Corona and stuff, you weren't hearing sets that much. And I feel like before Corona, like you used to get a lot more set recordings, like, because I think what people of this generation don't really know is like listening back to those sets was like a big thing. Like everyone did it. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's as big as it was. Do you know what
it was all about, I mean, even before Rona, like when it was tape packs back in the day. Like, and I used to like grime and garage. It was all about going and getting the latest grime pack and listening to, and you hear the new tunes and people's new lyrics, and it was like, yeah. It had a little bit of a culture thing to it. You know, like people used to go back in the day and buy vinyls, and you used to go to the shop and buy that, or go online and buy CD packs, and then it turned into just listening on SoundCloud for free. You know what I mean? And I don't think there's enough of it. I get it though. There's a lot of artists that don't want their set out, and you've got to be a little bit picky and choosy. You can't. I don't think there's any point in like having every set recorded like every week or every month even. I think if you could have a set come out every 2-3 months, that's perfect. Do you know what I mean? So it needs to be done right. Like
it's all newer. You don't
like bass layers have always tried to do that. If you go on SoundCloud and look at how many events that we put out sets for, we always tried to put the sets out from our events. Do you know what I mean? And there was always free, and it was always good promo for everyone. And I think we do need more of it, but I understand why. There's a lot of artists that don't want everything out all the time, and I get that. I think we're similar, but every 2-3 months it'd be nice to have a new set from everyone online. You know what I mean?
Just
recorded
to go
properly
back and live them. Do you know? Just relive them special moments.
When
Even
you're on
us
the road,
as DJ.
innit?
Yeah, exactly.
That is a rave as well. You know, when you're on the way to the rave, or you're having a drink or a smoke or whatever you're doing, or if you just whatever. It's
pre-drinks.
you got your set on. After parties, you want to feel the atmosphere as well. I know I keep going back to this mic thing, but I still can't believe that certain of these big events ain't got crowd mics. Like it probably cost you 50 quid or something. To put
it adds to it a lot, doesn't it? It does add to it a lot.
The guy will probably do it for free. But we need that. That's what makes sets. So I'm a guy who loves sets. We listen to sets in the car on the way to raves. Even people who might think I've never listened to them, like, or you haven't, or whatever, you'd be surprised what comes up in the car, innit, from an artist.
Definitely.
Sometimes we sit there and listen to someone who you would never think we've even listened to your set. You know what I mean? So,
it's important.
Promoters, sort it out.
Right. Let's get into the next one. This is quite a good one from Jonathan. It says, any tips for my first set? Just like, what do you think's the most important things just before, like, especially your first set is different, isn't it?
I think, right, it's another difficult question because everyone's different. What do you do? Just make sure that you're mixing time, bro. You know
There's different types of DJs, isn't there?
Mixing the time. Try if you can't do 3 decks, don't you feel like you need to do 3 decks? I mean, look at people like Randall and stuff like that. There's not just one style of mixing. You know what I mean? Some people play tunes. Some of the older guys, they play tunes different. You know, they play almost like they're still playing on vinyl. So like, there's no. You know, take your time and do whatever you need to do. One thing I will say though, that works for me is be prepared, innit? Even if you're not a guy that, you know, puts a playlist down of exactly what he's going to play in order or anything like that, you know, there's no right and wrong. If you do that, cool. If you don't, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, but be prepared. At least if you don't know exactly how you're going to play, know where you're going. Do you know what I mean? Say, you know what? I'm going to Spain. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to get there, and I know I'm going there. And on the way, I'm going to stop in Croatia, and I'm going to stop over here, I'm going to stop there. Just know that. Even if you've got 5 or 6, 7 different drops that you're going to do in the thing, but you don't know how you're going to get to those points, just have a few things where you're comfortable enough. You know, but I
would say it's always important to have like your first couple of tunes. If you don't want to plan it all, have your first couple of tunes and maybe out like a last one or a couple of last ones that you could play at the end.
First couple of tunes, your last one, and maybe 3 or 4 little, you know, vocal breakdowns into a double or something special. Your little what do they call it? Your signature mixes. Something like that. Just prepare and practice, man. I mean, sometimes you can prepare and practice, and you get in a club and you know you can't
it's
even
completely
hear.
Different.
And it's completely different. But just I don't know, just practice and just don't worry about it, man. Like, you know what I mean?
After the first 3 tunes, I'd say like in my early ones, I was alright. Do you know what I mean? Like the nerves went. And I was just enjoying it. But I would say this as well, like what you touched on, there is different types of DJs. If everyone was the same, we'd all be bored. Do you know what I mean? There's people that just switch out tunes. There's people that do loads of doubles. There's people that just roll it out. There's people that just play tune after tune. It's different, innit? It depends if you've got an MC as well.
So many
and there's
different
ways
styles.
of playing.
If you've got an MC, you ain't got an MC. It depends how many decks you got. Depends how many fucking I don't know. You know what I mean? There's just so many different things. So I wouldn't Just do you in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you.
Large up, Jonathan. Hope that helps you out, mate.
Go on, Jonathan. Get it down, yeah.
Right, let's just get into the last couple of them.
Do that barbecue one as well, whatever you said.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
You told me...
Let me find that.
Earlier.
Right, this is from Master J D&B. He says skips, as in the crisps,
yeah,
or barbecue cheddars, as in, I guess, it mini cheddars.
Yeah, you're a disgrace, mate. Let me tell you now, yeah, that is shocking choice. I'm not even choosing one, and that's why I told him to say it. Yeah, what, barbecue fucking cheddars?
There's so
and
many
skips.
There's so many options, and he's
I know,
gone for
like
that.
fair play to you. I rate you're repping for them still, like. Yeah. Barbecue cheddars. I would say, yeah, if you're gonna eat mini cheddars, it's gotta be fucking spring onion crinkle cut ones. Yeah, or
what's your favourite crisps? Like, just give us
like
like two.
Azza, yeah, you need to ask Azza that one, yeah, because he is a crisp don.
Yeah, crisp.
I'm not a big crisp man. I do like crisp. Like, I'll be honest with you. There's like, it's going to be difficult again because I can't choose shit. I'm terrible at choosing. But cheese and onion Walkers are legendary.
Yeah,
I'm just putting it out there.
I rate it.
Cheese and onion Walkers are legendary. You know what I mean? The thing with cheese and onion Walkers is you can put them in a sandwich.
Yeah.
You can eat them with a sandwich. Like, when you start going to Doritos, I like them. It's like me. I like certain other crisp.
Yeah.
But I don't think they quite work with a sandwich. I think Walkers are just so, like, work with everything. I can't think what the word is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I do. I'll tell you what else I like as well. Like the sea salt and black pepper kettle chips.
Oh,
They're another ones that are very universal. You can have them with a sandwich or whatever. Certain crisp, like I wouldn't particularly eat a sandwich and then have like what's-its with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's a bit weird. Like, I'm not saying you can't, but it's not.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what
who is it? What's his name?
Master J.
No, you're honestly fair play to you, bro, but shocking skips and fucking barbecue. Maybe I'm not a big barbecue man either, I've got to admit. So yeah. None of them shocking.
You know what I like? There's this one that I don't know if they do them anymore, but you know them Levi Roots ones.
Yeah, I know which ones you're on about. I've
probably
seen
not
them. I've not
something
tried them. I've not tried them.
It's probably not something you'd have with a sandwich, but just on their own. Like, it's proper good flavours.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they do them
Cheese
anymore.
and onion squares are banging as well, by the way.
Squares?
Yeah.
What, like the 10p
I wouldn't eat them with a sandwich. No, not 10p one.
You have to put the salt in yourself.
Them ones are old school. Yeah, you're on their Smiths.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, they're banging. Like, they got the little blue salt in it. I think you've won a $5 like the old school fucking Walkers.
Right, this one's from Heads. It says, do you think Slipz looks like Gru from Despicable Me? Well, I'm guessing
Right, listen, I know who he is and I'll give it you. You know what I mean? I'm not sure I do, but I look like, if you lot knew how many people said I look like someone, you wouldn't believe it. I think I've just got a generic face. I'm like that generic character on FIFA when you make a pro clubs player. Yeah,
you're like the starter character.
Yeah, I'm just that guy that like you start a player on FIFA and you don't even need to do his face because that's me. You know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? I've got lookalikes everywhere, bro. Trust me.
Hold tight, Heads, on that one. Right, we'll get into the last one on this and then we'll get into the dubs. This is from Chopper. It's quite a broad question.
Go on,
it says, what keeps you going? So I'm guessing like what keeps you grafting at this thing every day after so many years and just loving it still, and because you do love it still. I know.
Yeah,
I've been with you to raves and that. Like,
I think I just love it. I think the love, you've got to have the love for it and enjoy it, and I do really enjoy it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I think I enjoy raving.
Yeah.
More than actually DJing sometimes. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, you know that.
Yeah, I get you. I'm the same. As well.
I'm very love-hate with everything. So I you know, like anything in my life, like whether it be smoking weed or raving or making music, like I do have a love-hate relationship with a lot of things. So but I listen, the love's strong for music, and that's why I do it. And obviously, I'm in a position now where I do this for my job, so it's
sick.
You
wouldn't want to do anything else, would you?
No, I love doing this. I'm not bothered about, you know, earning millions and millions and millions of pounds or whatever. I just want to do this for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? And whether it be making music, performing in raves, putting events on, do you know what I mean? I do hate doing events, by the way, I'll put that out there. But at the same time, what you get from it...
Yeah.
Is that a spider? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I just love it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love it. I love the people in the scene and
Yeah.
making new friends and new acquaintances and working with other people. And yeah, I just love the whole vibe of it. Do you know what I mean? You've got to love this thing to do it, because like as much as it seems like a great job, which it is, like it is stressful as well.
Yeah. It's not like people see all the stuff when you're out there and you're playing to loads of people and you're getting these, do you know what I mean, all these good things happening and that, but it does take a lot of hard work.
Yeah, they don't see that you're on the phone for like 7 hours every single day.
Yeah.
Talking to people and coming
it's
across
like 24/7, isn't it? You have to literally live it. Do you know what I mean?
You live it.
It's not like a job.
Yeah. That's the only one of the downsides of it is like, you know, a lot of people go to work. It's not particularly their business or whatever, and they come home 6 o'clock, sit down, do the thing.
Yeah.
And that's it. They don't need to think about it. But with us, you might get a call at 11, 1 in the morning, or you know.
Yeah. You're doing stuff all week, label, or making music, or chatting to people, or sorting out events, or whatever. Yeah. And then it gets to the weekend, you're like, oh, I've got to go on the road, and then you can't do anything. You have to be somewhere. Yeah. It's not just an hour. It's like the 3 hours it takes to get there and get back, or whatever,
no one sees that. Like, but you've got to love it to do this, and that's why I do it, because I love it. At the end of the day, there's not much more to it, but it is much more stressful than you think, especially when you get into the point of, you know, doing so many different things and trying to maintain your name and putting the pressure on yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you have to put pressure on yourself because you're the boss, or you know what I mean? Like, if you don't do it, no one else is going to get up and make a tune for you or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of stress involved in this, but it's the same with anything. You know, you can go and work in an office and you hate your boss and the guy who sits next to you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, listen, I'm blessed to do this and I love it, and that's
fortunate. As much as we sound like we're moaning, we're not. It's
I know. Some people might think, oh, you're moaning, but it is quite stressful. It's just, the only reason I always mention that is because everyone just thinks, oh, you're a DJ. Like, what are you moaning about? Like,
it is sick.
It is a sick job. I wouldn't change it for the world. Do you know what I mean? But
all these shows and things that we do, it doesn't just come from just being able to DJ. Do you know what I mean? It's like you have to prove, or you don't have to prove, but you have to show why, like, I don't know what it is. It's like you have to show why you're the guy that should be on that flyer space, because there's only 15, 20 flyer spaces.
Yeah, and you have to get up every day and kick yourself up the arse and be like, right, you need to do this. You might not want it, and you know, I'm the best at that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm quite easy. Right, I'll jump on the PS and just whatever. But like, you have to fucking kick yourself up the arse. And just love what you're doing, and like I say, I just love it. That's as simple as it is, man. Yeah,
it's like Nicky said to me once. I remember, like, I think it was like a year ago or so, and he was saying to me, like, you literally have to live, breathe, sleep it to stay in it, and keep going in it, progressing in it. So
because it's all about consistency, you know. You forget new ravers come about all the time. If you're not out there, and you're not in that rave, you know, someone might, you know, like an up and coming DJ might perform on a rave and get a big slot, and like it might be someone's first rave, and they're like, yo, I love that guy, you know what I mean? And then they start liking that guy. That's what I mean. So you got to always be doing your thing, reinventing yourself. Just keep the consistency and just love it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Banging. Large up chopper for that one.
Yes, right. Chopper, my brethren.
Right, so that's with the questions done. So what we do in the hot seat is we get whoever's in the seat, whether it's their dubs or a label dubs. Well, you've got both, so we're in for a treat.
Let's see what we've got.
Let's get into the dub plates.
Let's see what we've got.
Anything you got coming out?
I will tell you what.
What are we doing first then? What we starting with?
Let's play a little.
Let's make sure you're all hooked up.
Yeah, let's make sure we're hooked up. Let's play a little thing that it was seen as though it's me and you. Let's play a little tune that me and you made the other month. Well, last month. Whatever it was.
The new thing.
And we're coming through.
Oh, hang on. There we go.
Right, let's skip into it a bit. We don't want to be here all day, do we?
Yeah.
Right, where are we? Let's start here.
Fresh ting.
Fresh ting!
I don't know if it's too loud here. Everyone driving past like, what are these two melts doing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's
Sick.
That's a new one from me and Ampy,
Yeah.
and we've got no idea what we're doing with it yet, where it's coming, when it's coming. It's not fully finished yet. I'd say it's like 95% done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but that's something fresh. Obviously,
it's had a nice little response though. So
yeah,
far,
we've been playing
it
it out, and it's been going down really well. And a lot of producers have hit me up for it actually, and yourself, I know. So I think that just came about from me and Ampy linking up, and and we put a few of his sounds with my sounds, and there's even a few little like vocal samples in there, like funny ones from like one of my friends and stuff like that, one of my mates. So
sick.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Let's have a look.
Yeah, what else we got?
See what else I've got. I've not got a lot of tunes at the moment because potentially you could say I'm being lazy.
No, we had a scrap with your PC.
Oh yeah, the PC is not very well either. That's a better excuse.
Yeah.
I'll play one more collab.
Yeah.
I've got a collab with Discreet.
Yeah.
Which I've had for a while again.
Large up Discreet.
Big up Discreet, wherever you are. He's always going into hiding, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is he from? Wales?
Yeah, he's from Wales.
Yeah.
I don't know where this is coming out. Potentially on Low Down Deep. I'm not sure. If I pull my finger out.
It's a vibey one, this one.
But I've got to be honest, he did a lot of this tune.
Let's check this thing. Survivor, innit?
Yeah, I like this. I need to start playing.
Yeah, you need to start bringing it back out.
I know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Wanger.
Yeah, this tune, he made a tune with that flow down vocal in it. Like, it is flow down, but obviously he's not vocaled it for that track. It's just cut out of an old grime set.
Yeah.
And he made a tune like that, and I really liked it. And I sent him some sounds, or I think I just sent him the sounds, or a little. I don't even think it was an idea. I think I just sent him some sound.
Yeah.
And he sort of come back with that one, and I think I added a few little percussion in here and there, but yeah, he did a lot of that tune, man, and it all come about through the vocal. But
yeah,
not sure again what's happening with this, but I've probably got about 8-9 collabs, so maybe it's something that I even make a little project for Low Down Deep, like a collab thing, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we will see.
Sick.
Right, let's go into a few tunes that are coming out in the next sort of 2-3 months on Base Layers recordings, which this year we've spent a lot of time on.
Yeah.
Getting some consistency for the label.
Loads coming out, mate.
Yeah, loads. Like, everyone's been hitting me up recently, like, yo, like, because I've been releasing tunes every 2 weeks, which I never wanted to do, but I got in a position where I've had to do it now. Do you know what I mean? Else I'll be here for years putting out old music, and I've longed some people out and whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're here now.
Sick.
This is something that's coming out in March, I think March the 22nd, and it's Black Harry and Magenta. This one, you probably would have heard it. It's been in a lot of our sets. I play it first a lot, and you play it, Logan played it. A lot of people are playing it. A lot of people said to me it's one of their favourites. So
yeah,
big up Black Harry and Magenta.
Big up Black Harry and Magenta, yeah.
Yeah, this one's called Shook Up.
I think this one's going to do very well.
I think everyone knows this one.
Yeah.
By now.
Survivor and Lois on it.
Still bangs.
Yeah. But the drums are so subtle, but it still hits.
Yeah.
You know
big tune, man. Big tune. I knew this was a big tune as soon as I heard it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's sick.
I feel like that's something that I've got in my arsenal as well, like, these lot always call me a selector, like, you know me, I'm the first man to put down something that I do, like, I can be like that, but I do feel like I've got an ear for certain tunes, and this was something I knew straight away. Like,
yeah,
this was gonna be a banger. But yeah, that's March 22nd.
yeah.
Let's get through these. We have got. Let's have a listen to your one with Nick the Lot. Right, this the date. I forget the date, but I think it's May.
Yeah, it's May.
Something in May. Like, there's a couple of big tunes coming with Ampy and Nick the Lot.
Yeah.
This one's featuring Blacks.
Yeah.
And it's called Slow Jam.
You might have heard this one.
Yeah, I think you would have heard this one as well if you listen to us too.
Slow down. Slow down. My grief. Blam blam. Don't mind.
Passing that car test, isn't it?
Yes, the card test. That little sound there, mate. Like some alarms going off.
Yeah.
Nah, this is another banger, man. Like, you know, I'm not gonna fucking lick your batty while you're here, but that's a fucking big boy tune, and it always goes off.
Yeah.
Big shout to Blacks as well.
Yeah, shout out Black, shout out to Nick a lot.
Because I think he gave you the inspiration for that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he gave you the vocals first, did he, for that one?
Yeah, he gave me the vocals, and then I started the idea, and then I messaged Nick, and I said, I've said to Blacks, I'm going to send this to my mate, because I think he would be able to do something to it. And then I've sent it to Nick, and within like a day, he sent me it back. And then, yeah, obviously that's when we had the tune. And I think I played it in Napa, didn't I?
Yeah,
this
you
is
did,
where
on
it
the
all
boat.
started. on the Bass Layers boat party in Napa. If you was there, you know how it went down. It was crazy, mate. Sick.
Yeah, I got a reload or two from what I remember.
Yeah,
and
Spider asked me to pull it up.
Yeah.
Everyone was asking me. I think it got reload twice, didn't it?
Yeah, Raver was there when he was loving it. Yeah, no, listen, this tune's big. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, that tune's got a bit of a story about why it's on Bass Layers. I feel is because all of you lot was there and sort of made me and the other people on the tune realise that like this is a sick tune, because it's hard to know if that's a sick tune, like, because I don't really rate any of my tunes. Like, I know a lot of people do, but it's when I've got the sort of confirmation from people like you, yourself, Spider. I know you lot know when something's good. You know
I think a lot of producers are like that.
You'll listen
it can
to
be
it
difficult to take
though,
yourself out the box and understand, is this tune a banger or not, until you see it getting played, or you know, you see the crowd going mad when you drop it or whatever. But listen, I think we can all fucking say that is an absolute wanger. And what I like about it is as well, it's not your usual style, like, you know.
Yeah.
Right, I've got two more little bits. This one here is from Benny, who I mentioned earlier. I feel like
people will know this one.
Yeah, I think you might. I think all of the tunes I'm going to play, you probably know, because we play quite a lot.
It's
in
just
the set.
Basically, Bass Layers have got bare bangers coming out.
We've got a lot of bangers.
We've
got it stacked up.
Yeah.
This is off a 5-track EP from Benny, which is coming out start of April. Can't remember the date. But yeah, just keep an eye out, and I'll let everyone know. Let's see where we're at with it.
Let's check this one out. This one goes.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I'm only playing a snippet.
Yeah.
This one is called Hijack. But everyone will probably know it as Switch.
Switch. Switch. Switch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's a big one.
That is a big tune as well, man.
Yeah.
Like, listen, Benny, big up. You're a fucking bad man, and the EP is very strong as well. I could have shown all of them, really. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's just the one that has been like resonating with people, and certain people have been playing, like myself, and you know, a lot of other DJs.
Yeah, definitely.
I know Selectra, J-Man on Born on Roads have been rinsing that every set.
Yeah, big up Benny, big EP.
Big
man.
up Benny, big EP, debut EP coming out in April. And let's just show one more. I've got a Disruptor release coming out again. I think it's in April.
Yeah.
I'm so prepared at the moment.
Large up Disruptor.
Big up Disruptor, you're a fucking rude boy. This one's
Trust me.
featuring Spider.
Yeah.
And if you listen to Bass Layer sets, you probably would have heard it.
Yeah.
Or Disruptor sets, like,
Yeah.
you know, and all others. There's others, but yeah, I think you might recognise this one as well. This one's coming out around about April with a 2-track.
Large up Spider.
It's called No Chat. Old Type Spider.
Original. Tarantula.
Tarantula.
Yeah, this one's going off as well.
Fucking sick, man. Different as well,
Yeah.
different.
I can feel the sub under my chair a little bit. Like,
The sub in this chair, in this tune, mental. Yeah, big tune.
yeah.
Big
Bang
tunes. A lot more tunes coming on Bass Layers as well. Like I said,
Yeah.
we've got release coming every 2 weeks until September at the moment.
Yeah.
And there's still other tunes available.
Yeah.
Not available, sorry, still other tunes. Fucking hell, I've not even smoked any weed yet. There's still other tunes in the bank as well,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
to
saying?
be
Probably
sorted
to go
out.
till halfway through next year, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's
going to be a big year for Bass Layers.
Yeah, the label.
Big year for the label.
Yeah, I'm pushing the label big, man. So
man.
yeah, big up everyone supporting.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Kurt.
It's alright. We'll turn it down. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what's. There's a couple of tunes coming from me. I've not made a lot of music, like I say. I've probably got like 9-10 collabs that I've got at the moment, you know. And then, like I say, the label's ready to roll this year. So yeah, expect some good music coming out, man, from us lot.
Yeah, man.
And the label and the people involved.
It's going to be a sick year, mate. I'm excited.
Yeah,
but
man.
yeah, big ups to everyone who asked the questions, sent the
Yeah.
questions in. It's been a sick little interview, I think, to be fair.
Big in the game,
Come on,
mate.
bro. We're
Ampy's my
inside.
brethren. I got enough time for him.
Come
Make
on, bro.
sure you follow, subscribe, play it, share it, send it to your mate, your mum, your dad, your dog. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy's out here and he's doing bits, man, and he's a fucking good lad as well. You get me?
Come on. Appreciate it, bro. But
Ready
yeah.
again.
Yeah, man.
Big in the game.
We'll see you on the next one. Yes, then peeps. So just finished the hot seat with Slipz. Hope you lot enjoyed it. We proper enjoyed doing it, and yeah, it's a proper long, extensive conversation. But I think there's loads of good bits in there that people can take away from. And yeah, big up Slipz. It's always good to link up. It's just natural. We always have these chats all the time, so it's easy for us to just document it and show you lot. But yeah, big ups everyone enjoying these episodes and showing love to them. And yeah, let me know in the comments, like I said before, who you want me to get in the next one, and I'll try my best to make it happen. But yeah, big ups everyone.